I don't even know what to say, but CPD did this. Law enforcement all across the country did this. I was in Minneapolis earlier. I was getting calls and texts all day. I went out to Minneapolis, paid my respects to George. My phone was blowing up. And I had to come home. My whole city on fire. My whole city just turned up. Chicago Police did this. They did it with Rakia Boyd. They did it with Laquan McDonald. They did it with Alphonsus Nunu Cochran. They did it with Snoop. They did it with Paul O'Neill. They did it with Michael Wesley. They did it with Dakota Bright. They did it with Flint Farmer. They did it with P.L. Laurie. Chicago Police Department did this. I don't want no leaders calling me, telling me to ask people to be cool and be calm. CPD did this. For 50 years, 60 years, CPD been oppressing black people in this city. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I was in Minneapolis earlier. I went to go pay my respects to George Floyd. I kept getting calls and texts about what was going on here in the city. I had to come home. No, they ain't shit up in there. I'm trying to think. There's a blue Buick. There's a blue Buick riding around here shooting people in the South Loop. My guess is it's an all lives matter, blue lives matter person, but they're riding around here shooting people in the South Loop. So if you're in the South Loop or you got some people down here telling them to be careful, somebody in a blue Buick riding around shooting folks, shooting black people. Look at this. CPD did this. CPD did this. Don't go around saying black people did this. This is what you made black people do. You think y'all was just gonna keep killing us? I don't want nobody calling me, telling me to be peaceful with these people or tell people to be peaceful. Somebody got shot earlier right here. Somebody got shot earlier right here. Feel me? Like I said, I was in Minneapolis. I went to go organize with them. I kept getting calls all day. I kept getting calls. I kept getting tagged in Facebook on stuff. It's wild. It's wild. Y'all know God got me. I don't be worried about none of that. But my city just turned up. Man, oh man. CPD did this. They made black people do this. They ran in the bank, ran in Chase. Not sure if they made off or anything, but they ran in Chase. He look like he want action. I'm so ready for whatever, Joe. I'm ready for whatever. Will Jones. I'm so ready for whatever. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whatever. Chicago Police Department. Listen, I heard the city officials get on TV today. On my way here, I was on the road. I was listening to the press conference, and they was talking about this wasn't about George Floyd, what people done today. Lady, where you been at? This deeper than just George Floyd. This about Raquel Boyd. This about Rashad McIntosh. This about Dakota Bright. This about Pierre Laurie. This about Flint Farmer. This about Laquan McDonald. How many more names in Chicago you want? Because I can go through a whole bunch of names. I could go through a whole bunch of names. What this is, or what it was. This was a Walgreens. I don't want to put nobody on camera, incriminate nobody, but...
Hey, we busting, right? We busting.
This bitch fucked up on my homie, folks. This bitch fucked up on Bloomberg Gray. This bitch, they fucked this bitch up on my homie. Look, she run out this bitch. Stab box, everything, all type of shit. On my homie, bust this bitch down. Bust this bitch down. Look, he run that bitch book bag.
So when the police watch them,
I need me some chips. So pull up and run that bitch down. Some chips.
I ain't never saw the city turn up like this, ever. I never saw the city turn like this. I never saw the city turn.
Hello?
It's so crazy because I just made a live like 3 days ago and I tagged CPD in it. Hey, if they arrest me, they arrest me. Hey, Chicago Police. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. Y'all been oppressing our people for too long. Today was that day. Today was that day. For sure. Today was that day. Today was that day for sure. When people living in poverty, when people have poor housing conditions, when people been brutalized, when people been oppressed, see, some of y'all need some. Y'all coming out of there with. Bro just came out of there with some plants. Like, what you. He finna come out. He just came out of there with some plants. What you finna do with some plants, dog? It's my city. My city turned. My city turned right now. I ain't gonna lie. My city turned. Hey, but look. What's so crazy is I never seen black people so united. Like, even though I've been like, I literally just got in the city, back in the city. I just literally just about 30 minutes ago. But I never seen, I just never seen like, it's so much carnage. I never seen like, our people come together still like this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. We can get busy. Tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I had to come over here and just show y'all what's going on in my city. But I do wanna talk about what the city officials was talking about today. Like, this so much deeper than George Floyd. If you from the Chi, I'm talking about, man, if you from Chicago and you know the history of Chicago police, man, this stuff is so much deeper than George Floyd, man. Don't let nobody send you off. Don't let the mayor send you off. Don't let the media send you off. If you from the Chi, you know how Chicago police have been getting down on us for years. It's deeper than that, right? I ain't even walk down Michigan yet. I'm finna walk down that way though. What I'm on? Nah, I'm on Wabash. I'm on Wabash. I'm finna walk down there. I'm finna walk down there. What you mean? I'm Dolo. I'm Dolo. I'm solo. I ain't even got my sword on me. What this shit is? FedEx. Man, FedEx. This Wabash right here though. I'm Wabash McDonald's. I think, I'm finna walk past that now. Oh, y'all tried to get in there. Y'all couldn't even get in there. Look at this. Look at this. CPD made you do. This what CPD made you do. This what CPD made you do. Alarms going off. Hey, Wody G say he don't like this. That said a lot coming from Wody G. What's up, Black? Wody G say he don't like this. He don't like this east side. I don't think it's necessarily about stealing. I just think it's a level of hurt and pain. Yeah, some people want to hit, want to try to come up, hit a quick lick, a quick sting, but other people just, they letting out their frustration. That's like they wreck shopping up, bro. They wreck shopping up. They wreck shopping up. Hey, and when y'all going live, hey, listen. When y'all going live, can y'all stop putting people in like y'all frame? What is it? Man, I just like this. It's just complete lawlessness in the Chicago South Loop, in the Chicago Loop, period. It's just lawlessness. Yeah, Wody, I hear you. It's deeper than that, though, bro. Come on now. Nunu got killed on 71st, man. Come on, man. Surrendering with his arms up. Newski got killed by the law. How you think that made the one feel? Snoop got killed by the police on the one. How that make our neighborhood feel, bro? We just one neighborhood. The east side is one neighborhood. 71st is one neighborhood, bro. Think about what the police did all across the city. And not just kill people. You know what I'm saying? Think about them planting evidence on people. Planting guns, planting drugs. John Burge, he used to torture people into confessions. You know how many lives he done messed up? How many fathers locked up in the penitentiary right now because of that one police officer? Come on, man. It's deeper than George Floyd, man. It's deeper than George. If you think this is just about George Floyd, man, you think fat meat is not greasy? Because it's deeper than George. You think people just gonna come out here and get wild like this just off? Nah. Look at this. I'm rolling the jewelry store. This is a jewelry store right here. This is a jewelry store right here. Dang, y'all snap. Y'all definitely snap. CPD made y'all definitely snap. Hey, CPD, hey, this is what we gonna do. Chicago Police Department, this is what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking today y'all really gotta face y'all demons. Today y'all had to face y'all demons. And I'm thinking a lot about the change. I'm not protesting no more. I'm not marching. I was in Minneapolis. It was 5,000 people. I ain't marched. I done marched 100 times, bro. I'm all marched out. I ain't marching. Man, no. I want some real change. I want some real change. And change I'm talking about, man, I'm gonna say less. That's real though. I only couldn't imagine what would have happened if Jason Van Dyke would have walked. So, you just tuning in. Just got back from Minneapolis. R.I.P. George Floyd. R.I.P. to all the black names like him. I'm in my city, just touched down. I think they got one of the buildings on fire over here. What that is, like on Adams. It's crazy. Somebody still down here shooting. Busting. What this was? Zoodles? Vacuum, whatever that was. I don't know what to tell you. Thought they was finna get out of that with some noodles or something. I don't steal ODG, you know better than that, East Side. Hey, what can you do for me? Man, listen, I'm on. There's so much love down here. It's so crazy because it's like it's crazy. A lot of love.
What up, bro?
What up, bro? It's a lot of love down here. For it to be so much destruction. It's crazy, cuz. It's crazy. Bro say he mad at his black people. You know what? What you looking at, man? It's rough, man, y'all broke into K Jewelers? Yeah, I ain't never saw the city turn up like this. Chicago Police. So, it's crazy. Man, it's crazy, bro. I ain't never. People, man, Jacob. I'm a firm believer in MLK. Firm believer in MLK. All day, every day. But I understand that you can't do something to a group of people for so long and not expect some type of resistance, some type of retaliation. I don't know why people so surprised. Why you so surprised? been doing black people any type of way for all these years.
Making sure they ain't looking this way.
Hey, find some 9.5, folks. Get your fans, folks.
These gotta be $1 million in damages. 10.
Bought some Timbs. My man just bought some brand new Timbs, everybody.
Jay, here go your other feline too.
Hey, find me a head.
Oh yeah, what street I'm on? It's Adams. I'm on Adams. Madison and State. I'm finna walk towards that's Jackson. These people. They just wasting gas. Gotta be millions in damages for sure. Oh yeah, I tried to get in Bank of America too, eh? Just, man. Somebody said, be careful, I'm scared of you. Sure. I'm scared for them. Don't walk down state. I am on state. Man, y'all gotta be cool, man. I'm good. The Lord is the light of my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. Man, they snap right here. I ain't even snap, but this is our House of Hoops. House of Hoops. Ran in there. Went in there and racked shop. They was just stealing single pairs of shoes off the shop. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. I only fear God. I only fear God. Actually, I'm out here by myself. That's because I know I'm covered. Oh, this the building that was on fire. Building that was on fire right here. Somebody put the building on fire. That's crazy. I need to actually walk. Where I'm at right now. It's too loud. Home. Oh, y'all went in 7-Eleven and went crazy too. Oh, let me give them down. They probably shooting this direction. I ain't even think of that. Boy, how much? Y'all ran. Look at this. They just went crazy.
Cell phone.
Oh, man. Chicago. I just did a little quick little, there's still a gang of people down here outside walking around. So much for a curfew. It's crazy. Yeah, they shorty and them. Hey, these little kids down here like 40 deep. Tripping, look. How's these little dudes right here? See, he turned up. Yes. Patal, what's up, boy? What do you do?
No,
Excuse my love. Where she at?
She walked
Hey, girl. Hey, check it out. Hey, you with that vibes on? Check it out. You watching my live. I don't know why you sitting over here playing. Come here, man. Stop playing so much. What you playing for? Sitting up here playing. Let's go. You looking at my live. Why you playing? Police scared. What's wrong with you? Why you playing so much? You thought I was still in Minneapolis? Oh, you just tweaking. Okay, got it. Okay. Wow. I said, hey, you with the visor. You ain't hear me? Nothing. Oh, you was trying to catch me lagging? Oh, you wow. Hey, you wow. Why you out here walking by yourself though? He just, oh, you just did a pop out. Yeah, he say, yeah, he did. That's how I spot you out. They talking about they ain't finna watch no Love Connection. This my whole sister. Y'all tripping. That's what I'm talking to. Nothing like this before. And somebody riding around here in a blue Buick shooting people still. He say even the biker gangs out. That's for sure. They out here deep. Ain't nothing more to see. I just took a little tour, see the little carnage, the damage. What you say? They shooting at police. I don't know who they shooting at. They shooting though. That's for sure. Ain't nothing to see. People be on my live snapping out here. They think this a town hall meeting or something. Man, Joe, what a day, what a day. So I just did a little lap to see some of it. And this ain't it. This ain't the little bit that I just showed. That wasn't even everything, because I ain't go all the way up Michigan. I ain't go on Lake Street. It's a few blocks I didn't hit. Some of the blocks. So it's too much. Shots fired at the police. Yeah, somebody down here busting. Like every 20 minutes, you hear the shots go off. See? They still busting. And we back where we started. Floyd. Yeah, I'm tripping out. Hey, Montana, didn't they though, bro? uh-uh. Man. And then they told us the transformer too. Yeah. Yeah. They told us the transformer. Toasty. Crispy. Yeah. 16 shots. Oh look, police chase somebody. 12 hours chase somebody. Oh my God, look. How they let him go. Had me running down here all geek mode. Think he finna... They telling them curfew went into effect. If anything happened to me, Charlie, hey. They ain't even black either. They like some. There's a white car shooting. Somebody said it was a burgundy Buick shooting. It's probably 2 cars down here shooting. They tripping with them. Both don't rock a white car shooting. Would y'all listen to the skin or something? So it'll be so mad when they gotta use their words. For sure, for sure. Go home. Yeah, cause today. Hey, see, if you from Chicago, this the thing though. This the thing. If you from the Shah, you know CPD don't take nothing sitting down. It's always retaliation. So you better believe tomorrow CPD gonna strike back. That's something you gotta know. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Nope. Be careful, bro. Yeah. Huh? LaSalle like 2 blocks that way. Clark, about 3. Hey man, y'all better get off my loud tripping like that. Y'all scary, but in the house, anybody that tell me to turn my camera around. My man over there got that. Somebody just ran. They out here, they bugging out. Shoot on Randolph. Who they shooting at though? The police? Cause somebody is down here blowing though. I done heard about. Somebody shoot like 4 different times. I've been down here for about a hot hour. Hey man, they lock us up. I need y'all to call Chicago Community Bond Fund. Tell them that they got William Calloway locked up. All right. I did not commit suicide in custody. R.I.P. Sandra Bland. If anything happened to me. I just need y'all to see what the city did. How the bank got robbed, bank closed. I ran in there, looted the bank. Somebody hit Fifth and Wabash. Sorry to hear that. I ain't gonna This is some movie stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. God help us. Silly. Definitely giving me Dark Knight feels right now. For sure. Y'all in Dunkin' Donuts. This man still in the registers out of Dunkin' Donuts. What he just take? So, olives. Oh, shorty, and I'm still going crazy. I ain't never saw nothing like this. I keep putting the phone down because I don't want to get people's faces and their plates and all that. Some of y'all really want to raise how we were raised. We don't tell them nobody else. Never saw nothing like this. Well,
big as hell. Dang. I need to be going to church.
I'll be out here filming. What was it? Hey man, when you oppress the people for so long, I don't know what more y'all be expecting. I don't know what more you be expecting, man. They busting. Watch, get out the way, man. They shooting. Watch out.
Say something.
Be careful, man. I don't know who they shooting at though. I'm saying they shooting at each other. My man got all the camel packs, it's blue squares. I'm good, man. I think y'all seen enough, man. If you're not from Chicago or you somewhere safe in the house, I just came back from Minneapolis. They was up there doing their thing, but my city got turned. I came back, man. Listen. Wow. Wow, 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 man. Wow, wow, wow. Somebody say you like an invisible prophet. My boy Matt is real, bro. I had to come back. So, I seen. Salon Ayun says, I heard some stuff on TV today, and I just think stuff get, you want to put all this blame on black people and looting, like it just happens out of nowhere. Like people just mad at George Floyd, what happened to George Floyd. Like it's way deeper than that. Yo, she solid. I'm finna block you. I don't know who the heck you think you talking to. White people always trying to set somebody black off.
Let's go next.
In fact, let me just go on here and take care of you right now, shorty. She the police, that's why she want me to record their faces. Hey man, you entitled to your opinion. If you think they just out here getting free stuff, hey, you entitled to that opinion. If you think it's oppression, and you think this is a reaction of the oppression that's been going on for so long, then that's your opinion. You entitled to your opinion. You entitled to your opinion. I just know if you're not black and you don't live in the ghetto, you really shouldn't have too much of an opinion. You should say it ain't right. You could possibly say that. Cut it off.